what's up? My name is Max Greenhouse, aka Max Greene, and I'm the inventor of the first portable power massager rail right there. And you can basically adapt any power massager you want to this custom TimTam power massager mount right here. Right here I got a theragun, and I have examples using these TT power massagers, which are really amazing as well. So check it out. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer. I have a BA from UC Santa Cruz. I invented all kinds of fitness equipment, including hover roller, which I'll show you some pictures of later. It's the first removable wheels on a foam roller. And I've developed other products to help people with, their health and wellness. So definitely check out the video, and I hope you get inspired to try some different, methods of physical therapy to help you get the best results you ever had in your life. Thank you. Peace. Mounted to the TimTam power massager mount right here to this custom rail that I created. And what I did was I'm just sitting in the chair, and then I just kind of put my leg up on top of it like this, put my feet on top of it, and by doing that I can just kind of totally relax the muscle and just extend my leg outward and be able to just get a really good power massage without having to try to put my hand underneath while I'm holding the power massager, allowing me to get new angles and also improved results as well, because it virtually takes no effort to have to try to reach in there and balance and everything. I could just be kicking back and just watching TV and just power massaging my feet and my legs. And it's been great because I'm someone who suffers from a condition that's called RLS, which is called restless leg syndrome, where I have just really tight legs. And sometimes, it's hard to sleep and they don't want to sit still. So by doing this, I've virtually been able to cure my RLS symptoms because I don't have all that tightness in my leg. In addition, there's a couple angles that I've been able to work on my calves where I got like tremendous results from that. I mean, I was just, really clearing out a lot of that fascia and the knots and other, issues I was having with just tight muscles and soreness in there in my calves and my thighs that I was not able to do with a standard power massager by using this mount. So this is very beneficial for, anyone that deals with those kind of issues. Another important thing that I want us to talk about is also the amount of body weight that you can put onto the power massager. That's really what's gonna give you just the maximum level of results. When you can just basically put your entire weight of your leg on top of it and just relax it and let the power massager really dig in there. I'll show you some examples with other power massagers. Right now I have the theragun G4 on here. I also have the TimTam massager. I love different types of power massagers, so I'm going to show you just different ones. Each one of these has different attachments, and you're going to see that in this video as well. But as I was saying, yeah, you can just basically put your entire body weight on this thing, or the entire weight of your legs, so that it really digs in there deep. Because normally, if you're just pressing it in there, using your hand, but when you have a power massager rail mount like this, you can just put your entire body weight on here. As you can see in the video, I was just basically putting my entire weight of my calf or my thigh on top of it and just really digging there. I think honestly this power massager mount for the floor is really, really good for just, I say, for your legs and lower back. When you really want to do your upper back, you're going to want to put this power massager rail mount up against the wall, which I'm going to show you in some other examples. But yeah, I mean, I sort of go in a sequence where I'll start out with the floor, and I'll do my feet, my legs, right? Work all those angles. And then, after I'm done with that, I'll take it to the wall, which I'm going to show you in another example. Peace. Stepping platform, you can use any kind of platform you want, but for sure when you're massaging your feet, this is the best way to do it, because you can basically just prop your leg up right on top of this and just completely relax your legs and just allow your feet to get massaged really well. So this has been highly beneficial. I have another issue with heel bruises because I used to be a sponsored skater and I snowboard and I do a lot of running and basketball and things like that. So for me, I was just getting like this really chronic issue with a heel bruise in my foot, and I would, I've been doing this for probably a few, an hour or two a day now, just watching TV and just letting my feet get massaged, and I've slowly started to like finally get better from this heel bruise, because sometimes you have like so much like compressed like tissue, and there's just so much like pressure that just builds up in there. You can even have trapped nerves in there that constantly create pain for you. And having a system like this where you can just power massage your foot especially for that length of time really allows you to get those benefits. So if there's people out there suffering from, as I mentioned, RLS and like heel bruises and other conditions, this could be like a game changer for you. I mean, absolutely. You could, within a few weeks to months of doing this, you could potentially be pain-free and not have to deal with these issues anymore and be able to manage them using a system like this. So, which is really great. It's such a blessing to, create a power massager rail mount like this where you could put it on the floor. Because like TimTam originally created this power massager rail mount just for like a squat rack, But the issue with that is like, it's great to have this portable rail so you can just take it in your house, you can watch TV, you can prop it up on the wall, as I'm gonna show you. And it's just so versatile in that way. Another great position, as well as just sitting on the floor and just kind of like putting your leg up on it as well. As I said, all the different angles that you're applying pressure to this, the power massager tip, are gonna increase your results and work other areas in different ways. Not all angles are created equal, okay? I want you to remember that statement, okay? That's absolutely true. Just because you're power massaging something in one way, if you just switch your angle up just slightly, extend your leg a little more and move it to this direction, it's still hitting, you could still be pressing on the same spot, but the fact that you switch the angle up, is gonna change the forces of gravity and allow the power massager to dig into that muscle tissue in different ways, to free the fascia and just increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, and all those great things that power massagers. All right, so you know me, I'm always trying to go next level, take it to the next level. So I'm taking, this is an amazing power massager. This is the TimTam Pro right here. And I'm putting my leg on top of the theragun, and then I'm putting the TimTam on top. So what that's doing is it's sort of like pressing into the bottom of my thigh right here and pushing up on it, and then I'm pushing into it with this power massager to double my results, really, or to actually work more angles, as I say. The more angles, the better, to keep massaging that tissue, to keep trying to work all the areas that you can, because it's so dense and there's just so many muscle fibers in there that. So in addition, you can like multitask too. So you could be power massaging with this one on your legs, and then check this out, you could take the TimTam one and then you could power massage your arms. So you're power massaging your legs and your arms at the same time. And what's great is that both these are very quiet power massagers. So you could, they're not overly high decibel level. So you can still watch TV and listen to music, whatever, and it's not even bothersome, So I would highly recommend the Theragun G4 or the TimTam Pro right here if you're looking for a quieter power massager. And I love this attachment right here. This is the most amazing attachment. Check this out. So what I do with this attachment is it completely like goes underneath your entire like leg like this, which is a great way to massage it like that, or for your arms. And I'll be showing you some more stuff when I put this up again. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the power massager mount. Look at this. You can just put it up against the wall like this. I got these little rubber stoppers on here. Sometimes I'll put a towel or something behind it, but for this example, I just wanted to show you, just so you can see it really well. So as you can see, you can tilt it up or down and just tighten this if you want to, keep it really locked in one position. And here we go. So I'm going to start it up. That.
like that.
Just, you know, really work your arms. You can work your arms really well, and you can get an amazing power massage. Really great that, like, you know, your hands free, so you can really just lean all your body weight into doing it. So that way, like, say you're doing your chest, you know, you can just put all of your weight in there. If you're trying to do your chest with you know, holding on to, you know, a power massager, you can't get the same kind of force in there. I mean, you can't relax your body in the same way. With this, you could just basically lean all your body weight forward. So let me demonstrate. There you go. So look, I'm just basically just put all. Is a whole new way of power massaging to get, you know, results that you never could get with just having a regular power massager. You know, like, you can power massage, let me show you. So look, I can power massage like this, but having the freedom to just lean in like that with all your body weight does create, like, different results. And then, you know, you can work different angles. Obviously, I do like, you know, using a power massager as well, just standing and doing it. But, you know, if I want to lean forward, it's not there. I mean, I'd have to, like, try to balance it on the wall somehow, which is possible, but, you know, you're still very limited. I mean, if you were gonna move, it's gonna fall off. So you gotta factor that. Like, you could balance it against a wall, or you could balance it behind a chair, but having this mount is a great way to just really, you know, get the maximum benefits and in the maximum range of angles. I'll take the whole thing and I'll just flip it like this, and you completely moved it down to where you can massage your legs. So I'm going to show you some leg massages. So as you can see, look, it has these two dials right here. And you just untwist these, and then, as you can see, it just clamps through with this right here. So you just unscrew this when you want to move it like that, and yeah, you just take that off like that. It's pretty simple. Just tilt it downward, that way it won't come off. And then look, you just slide it off like that, and then just take it off, and that's it. All right, here's a few tips. Like, with your power massager, you want to find a part on the handle where you're not going to be hitting any buttons, okay? Because there's buttons right here, and then there's a button up here. So as you can see, by putting it right there, it's not going to touch anything, and that's really important. I put it on right there, and it's not interfering with any of the buttons, okay? And then just got to tighten these up a little bit more, like that. Just to get. So now I'm getting ready to move position. So what I'm going to do is just unscrew this all the way, like that. And then look, the whole thing just comes out like that. Show you the difference between, here's the theragun right here, and I'm gonna use the TimTam one right now. Both great guns, just different attachments on them. And I love this attachment right here, so we're gonna work this one. Look at how perfectly this attachment fits your arm. It's so nice, and it's super quiet too. Okay, here we go. So yeah, as I was saying, you can adjust the height increment very easily on here. So say, like, okay, I want to move it up a little higher, you could just move it farther back against the wall, you know, tilt it upward. And then you could also drop it lower by moving it farther away, like that. Which is something that I think is even more of an advantage over the squat rack, because obviously with a squat rack, it's just one angle. You can't, like, pick up the bar of your squat rack and, like, angle that. And also, as I showed you, you can put it on the floor as well. So this is overall much better than the squat rack. You need to keep making better and better progress, you know, just dealing with the issues I've dealt with you know, I have 2 herniated discs in my neck that I've been battling for about 7 or 8 years. And this thing has been just a blessing, you know, as far as dealing with back pain and the RLS in my legs. So, you know, it's all just part of, like, my system that I use, in combination with many other things to get the results that I want. So there you go. You can put it on like this, that. Another thing that's cool about the chairs, I was saying, is like you can drop the height or lower the height. So say I want to stand up again, I could get my lower back. But if I want to get my upper back, I basically can sit down. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I was able to transition in heights really quickly. So there you go. You just have to hold onto the chair and you can just kind of relax because you don't have to stand up. See, look, check this out. This is the TimTam, and then I'm just going like this. And I love this attachment right here because it almost feels like it's touching. It is literally massaging 2 points at once, which is really cool. So you just hold on to it like this and then. All right, so right now, we're gonna take it to a whole nother level. Check this out. So you can actually pick the bar up and you can like say, I'm gonna sit down right here. And then you can just hold on to the bar and then massage your body with that. So this is a whole new way of pivoting the power massager a new way. So look at that. Just hold it like this. I'm not even holding anything, look, but yeah, you can move it back and forth like that. And I even have a little bit of pivoting action to the sides. So you want to do your chest like this. Check that out. Good stuff. Good stuff. You want to hold on to the top of it, do underneath your armpits like that, underneath the underside of your. This is an absolute game changer to be able to hold on to the power massager. And look, say you want to do your low back, you can hold on to the rail, and then you could just power massage like this, and then you could literally just, press up, put a bunch of weight into it, get a little lower, like that. See, that's a game changer right there. Here's the all new TimTam power massager. It's a little bit louder than the other one, but it definitely packs a punch. I'd say this is probably one of the most powerful power massagers on the market. I mean, there's unlimited stall force on here. Like, you could press on this thing as hard as you want and it's never gonna stall. So it's pretty cool. Ooh, that thing packs a punch. I'll show you a preview of some of the different TimTam, just the different attachments that go on it. But so here's a couple other ones right here. You got like this one. This hits 2 spots at once, which is pretty cool. You got this one right here. It's kind of more of like a knob sort of one, which is cool because it can dig on the sides, which is pretty awesome. And then you got this one, which is great. It's like a vibrating tip or a heat tip. And here's your standard ball. So I've just been experimenting with different ones and kind of seeing what different results I can get with each one, depending on position. So that's what I'm saying. It's always like I like to keep record of certain tips that worked for certain positions. Like, okay, that worked really good on my arm, but this one worked really good, for my, maybe for my lats or for my shoulders, something like that. So every single tip has its own sort of, function and works better in some areas than others. In addition, I'd love for you guys to check out some of my other inventions. I'm a fitness gear inventor. I'm a personal trainer as well. And I've just gotten really into PT and physical therapy, just the whole art form of physical therapy ever since I, had some injuries from, doing different sports over the years. from high school and up to college, whatever. And you know, that's what really got me inspired to get into this. All right, thanks for checking out the video. I'm really glad you loved the power massager rail mount. Everyone does. So hopefully you guys can invest in one in the future. You know, contact me, leave a comment if you have any questions. And check out my other products. I'm trying to license this right now. This is called the Hover Roller. It's the first removable wheel on a foam roller that I have fully issued patents on there, utility design patent, registered trademark. So check that out, Hover Roller TM. And hopefully, you know, I can license this product in the future. It offers some great benefits, allowing the foam roller to elevate above the floor to get different angles. And as I was saying, not all angles are created equal. So by having different angles, you can, you know, work different areas of your body in different ways, adding more flexibility. You don't get your shirt caught under the roller, which is something that's pretty common. A lot of people, that's a problem for a lot of people. So this offers a lot of versatility there. Yeah, man. You know, I'm just very, very grateful and very blessed. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Peace. A great trick that you might not see on other channels is you can use a power massager to actually open up your sinuses, and also for facial massages too, but I'm going to show you this one. So I put this attachment on here, and then I put it on just like that, and then you can just kind of like go over the front on the tip of your nose, just really gently. So yeah, here's some more facial massages. It's just pretty cool. You can use this for facial massages. Watch, so like your cheeks and your chin. Like that. Your nose. And it's really cool with the power massager as well, because you have like such freedom with the mount here that you can kind of just move your face around, and then you can really control the distance between your face and the power massager, because you don't want to put too much pressure on it, but just enough that you're you know, getting a good massage. Because, you know, sometimes you will get some tension in your face, and it does relieve some inflammation as well. So yeah, as you can even see by that slow-mo, I mean, you could just see the power that these, you know, power massagers have, and how much they're really like stimulating like blood flow, recovery through, you know, breaking up, you know, knots and fascia and things like that from exercising and just from wear and tear on the body. But you also got to look at like the bigger picture. You know, these power massagers could potentially save your life. I mean, there's all types of conditions that people get, like DVT, which is like blood clots that you can get in your leg, and even people that have like heart attacks and strokes. I mean, just think about like how much power like a power massager has as far as just stimulating the body in different ways to, you know, increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, things like that. So by taking like a power massager like this and, you know, pressing it into your chest and doing massages like that, you could potentially be saving your life. I mean, if you were gonna do that over like years and years, as opposed to someone who like never used one of these, the potential for you to potentially get blood clots and other issues in your body is probably greatly reduced. I mean, I'd like to actually see scientific studies on this to see the difference between it, like someone who used a power massager for years and years and someone who didn't. Investing in a power massager is probably one of the best things that you're ever going to buy in your life. You know, I mean, just being straight up with you, after using them for almost 2 years now, and I will use these for the rest of my life. I can promise you that. Get a TimTam. You know you want one. It's probably the best purchase you're gonna make all year. So definitely get one, and you will not regret it. Best day of your life when this thing shows up. Promise you that. Another great thing about using the kettlebell is like if you're doing a back stretch, it actually allows you to get even more extension on your back stretch. So you're standing there and then you're holding it, and then your back is going even farther back as you're doing the acupressure massage, which is cool because, you know, you're going to work some more angles and you're going to increase your flexibility a little bit more. So, you know, it's always great to experiment with new techniques like that. Also, like when you're trying to rehab yourself, you gotta take the right mentality about it. You gotta think like, okay, what are all the things that are available right now? What am I doing, and what could I potentially be doing, that could advance my progress more? And I think that's really the mind state you have to take, because you could be plateauing at some point because you're neglecting something. I mean, there's so many levels to it. You got stretch, you have acupressure massage, you have cardio training, you have spa therapy, heat, then you got ice, you have chiropractors, there's so many levels to it. Power massagers, obviously. And you got to think about like, okay, if everything that's out there, what am I not doing, and what could I be including? It's like you're filling that void that exists. And once you can fill all those voids, at least in your heart and in your mind that you did everything you could to the best of your abilities. Because after, got to think, every year goes by, okay? That whole year went by. Could I have done one more thing in my routine that could have potentially either cured my condition or gotten it much better than it already was? So once you start taking that attitude, you're going to make the results that you always wanted. And you're not going to be able to look back at all those years that have gone by thinking like, what could I have done? And did I ever really do enough?